I asked Alex, and I say, Alex, what I have to do in order to become a regional vice president in 4 months? And he kind of laughed. He was like, 4 months? And then this is funny, but you know Sam Shepard, right? Who doesn't know the greatest Sam Shepard? He was walking into the office and he looked at me and he was, Carlos, you're back. And I was like, yes, coach, I'm back. And I'm going to be an RVP in 4 months. His face was hilarious. He was like, you know what, Carlos? Go get you a license first before you're talking about regional vice president, because he remembered that I didn't even get licensed my first time. So he was like, you know what, Carlos, go get yourself a license first, and then we talk about becoming a regional vice president. So I was like, coach, this time is different.
Do you notice, and I found this out throughout all my years in business, I found out that most of the time you're going to find your best people from the people that
Absolutely.
quit.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
so I never worried about people quitting because as long as I went deep with those people, when they quit, all those people rolled up to me. I actually
Exactly.
got wider. I got
Exactly.
wider because those people quit. So, but the key point to what you just said right now is as soon as you get a recruit, you got to make sure you get three recruits underneath those recruits as
Yep.
quickly as possible so you're locking them in the business.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And in a couple of things, yes, they will not quit immediately because of the fear of losing something. What if? That's the biggest question. What if they do something? So they don't want to quit yet. And what you said is very crucial. How do you get your personal recruits, Carlos? Do you do personals? Well, for me, my personal recruits are if I get Daniel into my business and I recruit people under him immediately, those are my personal recruits because you're my closest team. So if you left the business, I have three personals, but if you stay, you're the stud. You might be the one. So that's how we were looking at the business. That's how we look at the business. I say everybody needs their personals, but the personals are get three under your brand new recruit. Those are what we call personals. And you're right. We have gone very wide through building people under people. Like right now, I only build two legs, but I have 12 RVPs. I'm building my 13 RVP. So it's just a system that works, and it's about multiplication, like we all heard about it.
You know, what's interesting to me, because again, I want to dive into this because I really think that what you just explained right now was explained to all of us, by the way. Okay. We all were like, that was nothing magical that was said right now, because again, it was the three that get three, that get three, that get three, that get three. But what's magical and what I really want to know from you is what was your work ethic like? Now, obviously, right now, you're earning a large sum of money, and I know you're still working very hard, but tell us about, because to create what you created, to become a millionaire so fast in the business, it takes a lot of energy. It takes a
Yep.
lot of work. So I want you to be as specific as you can. Explain to somebody out there, because again, everybody thinks it's a get rich quick. Oh, you're going to get rich quick. Oh, this is going to happen for you overnight. And it's never happens fast enough. And even for the people that are saying, "Hey, Carlos, he's made $1 million in the last couple of years and that's awesome and that's wonderful." You had a lot of experience
Of course.
before you came in. So it's different from a brand new person that starts today underneath you. They might not get there as fast as you because they don't have your experience. But
Correct.
the truth, not that they can't, but the truth is you worked your tail off. So tell us what your daily schedule was like as you built this thing.
Absolutely. And to clarify about this is it took me for 12 years 12 years to become millionaire in less than three. So that's how it works, guys. I was hustling like I mean I was doing everything and anything, and when I get back to Primerica, I was just ready. So how this happen? I look at the this R. Williams system, and it was all about creating regional vice presidents, right? So I knew that if I want to create regional vice presidents fast, the first thing I have to do is create myself as a regional vice president fast. So I asked Alex and I say, Alex, what I have to do in order to become a regional vice president in 4 months? And he kind of laughed. He was like, 4 months? And then this is funny, but you know Sam Shepard, right? Who doesn't know the greatest Sam Shepard? He was walking in into the office and he looked at me and he was, Carlos, you're back. And I was like, yes, coach, I'm back. And I'm going to be an RVP in 4 months. His face was hilarious. He was like, you know what, Carlos? Go get you a license first before you're talking about regional vice president, because he remembered that I didn't even get licensed my first time. So he was like, you know what, Carlos, go get yourself a license first, and then we talk about becoming a regional vice president. So I was like, coach, this time is different. So Alex told me, you know what, I don't know if that's possible, but if you can do at least 40 by 40, you can get fully licensed, get paid over 20,000, give me a good replacement leg. I don't see why not. And they were like, okay, on it. So I write it down. I write down. I was like, okay, 40 or 40, okay. License, okay. 20,000, okay. A solid leg. But he told me three solid legs. Three solid legs. First thing I want to tell everybody, in order to win, you need to have your goal, your specific goals very clear. Where you're going, what you need to accomplish today, for the week, for the month, and what you need to accomplish. What do you want in this business? So for me, I had a set goal that it was becoming an RVP in 4 months. And I told my wife and I told my kids and I told my dad and my mom, I need your help, guys, because what I'm going to do is going to be insane, not only for me, but for us. I'm going to study like crazy. You're going to have a part-time dad that you need to understand this. And if you help me, you're going to have a wealthy full-time dad then after. And everybody were like, okay, we're on. Let's do it together. And in order for me to create a 40 by 40, I had a plan that it's not easy to do a 40 by 40 base, right? But if we start and we break it down, a 10 by 10 is very doable. If your work ethic is the right work ethic and you're willing to be committed at this, anybody, a brand new agent, an old agent, whoever wants to do a 10 by 10 is doable in a month. So I got my 4 people, and my goal was to start duplicating them. And I told my dad, if we can get 10 people the first month, now we have some players. We should be able to duplicate that, or at least to grow that a little bit more. What if from 10, we go to 20 the second month? And then from 20, we go to 30 the third month and to 40 the fourth month. That was the plan. And that's what I'm saying, Daniel, that if we have a plan, you can achieve it. But if you don't have anything, you just go to work because you want to make money. It doesn't work like that. You might make $500, $1,000 in 1 week or in 1 day, who knows? But you don't gonna accomplish anything. So we start working. I did 11 recruits the first month. Through those 11, we grew to 32. And I understand, because of the other companies, the importance of internal consumption. Internal consumption. So if I recruit someone the right way and they believe in what we do, at least I'm going to do a business on you, or you will take me to someone to close a deal. That's how I see the business. It's either you or you're going to take me to someone to close a deal. So that's what I call internal consumption. With you or through you, I'm going to close a deal.
If you like this video and you want to watch another one, click right here. If you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.